Roses Don't Wilt, a mother's love. Once upon a time, and yes, this is a fairy tale, though perhaps not the kind you expect. In a city called Crystal Vale, where roses bloomed on every windowsill and the streets were lined with golden lampposts, there lived a girl who had everything. She had a warm home. She had good food on her table every morning without thinking about it. She had a best friend who made her laugh until her stomach hurt. She had teachers who remembered her name. She had new school shoes every September, and a birthday cake every April, and a voice on the other end of the phone whenever the world felt too large. And most of all, she had a mother. A real, true, wonderful mother. One who woke before the sun, who pressed her school uniform every Sunday evening, who tucked a small folded note into her lunchbox every single morning, a tiny paper with a hand-drawn rose on it. A mother who asked, "How was your day?" And genuinely, completely, absolutely meant it. But this girl, our girl, did not see any of this as extraordinary. She did not see it as magic. She did not see it at all. Not because she was cruel, not because she didn't love her mother, but because the heart goes blind to the things it has always had. Her name was Maya Collins, and this is the story of how she learned to open her eyes. This was Diana's spell, not cast with magic words, cast with waking up, cast with caring, cast with love so consistent and so quiet that it had become, to the one it was meant for, simply invisible.
Why is morning always so morning-y? Oh, the lavender one.
Borrowed. Obviously, she won't notice. She never notices. Well, maybe she notices, but she doesn't say anything, which is basically the same as permission.
Good morning, sunshine. Eggs are almost done. Oh, I can't stay. Lily's picking me up in like 6 minutes. Maya, I made your favorite.
I'll grab something at school. Also, I need a ride to Ella's party Saturday. Can you do 5 o'clock pickup? Saturday, I have the shop until 4:30. Yeah, but you can close like a tiny bit early. It's really important, Mom. I'll figure it out. You're the absolute best. Bye.
The little rose note was still inside the lunchbox. Maya had left without it. She often did. Diana always tucked it in anyway, the way you water a plant, even on the days you don't think it's growing. Because care doesn't stop when it goes unnoticed. That is what makes it care.
Okay, wait, is that your mom's top? She has incredible taste. Did you ask?
I don't really ask anymore. I just borrow. She doesn't mind.
How do you know she doesn't mind? Because she's my mom. It's fine. It's like, she's mom. She's just always there. She's like the house. You don't ask the house permission to come in. Wait, you don't ask? Nope.
New girl. I heard she transferred from Westwick. She looks still. What does that mean? Like she's very, very still inside. Let's sit over there. Okay, good idea. Hey, mind if we sit here? All right, let's get settled. Yeah?
Before we begin Tarny, I want to welcome our newest Crystal Vale student. Would you stand up and tell us something about yourself?
I'm Zara. I just moved here. I like books.
I'm honestly not very interesting.
Diana, is my arrangement ready? Margaret's anniversary is tomorrow.
Finished this morning. Let me get it. Here it is. I hope you love it.
Oh, Diana, you have the most extraordinary gift. How do you always know exactly what a flower wants to say?
When you love something, you learn its language. You stop trying to make it say what you want. You let it speak.
And how's your Maya? She must be nearly 17 now.
2 months. Growing so fast, I sometimes think I'm imagining it.
You must be so proud.
Every single day.
This is the part of the story nobody films. Nobody posts about. The drive home with aching feet and a small bag of something unnecessary but kind. This is where most of the love actually lives, in the stopping, in the detour, in the thought that says, she didn't have breakfast and she won't say anything about it, but I know.
Hey, love. How was school?
Fine. Lily and I ate outside. There's that new girl, the quiet one I mentioned.
Did you speak to her?
Briefly. Seems nice, just kind of private.
I got you this, since you skipped breakfast.
Oh, thanks.
I was thinking, maybe this weekend before the party we could go to the Rose Garden like we used to on Saturdays. Oh, I've got to study in the morning and Lily wants to shop before Ella's thing. Right, of course, time.
Right, of course. Another time. Oh, Mom, I need you to sign my field trip form before tomorrow. Where is it? Somewhere in my bag. Ah, okay. Let me take that. Here you go, all set.
They ate dinner together, pasta Diana made from scratch, because Maya once mentioned, years ago, that she preferred it to shop bought. Maya watched a video on her phone at the table. Diana asked about the school trip. Maya answered in 4 words. Diana asked about Lily. Maya answered in 6. Then they cleared the table, and Maya went upstairs. And Diana washed the dishes alone, humming to herself. And Maya did not think about any of this. Not the pasta, not the form in the sleeve, not the muffin or the rose garden invitation or the lavender blouse. She was 16, and she was comfortable, and she was loved. She had never once had to imagine what the absence of it might feel like. Several days passed. Maya went to school. She laughed with Lily. She forgot her lunchbox 3 more times. And then, one Tuesday afternoon, the library was full. Every table was taken, except one.
Mind if I sit? Everywhere else is full.
Sure.
You doing the Alderton essay? Yes. I can't figure out my angle. Sacrifice in literature, it's so broad. What's yours?
Sacrifice doesn't have to be dramatic. The quiet things nobody ever notices, that's the real kind. That's really good. It's the only kind I know. Where did you move from?
Westwick. Before that, it gets complicated. Foster system, we move when placements end.
I'm sorry.
I'm with my aunt now. She's kind. Different good. My last placement, Mrs. Greystone. Beautiful house. Perfect garden. Cold inside. She took in children for the money. Rules for everything. Not hitting, just silence. The kind that makes you feel invisible.
How long?
2 years. 12 to 14. You know what I used to wish for? Not a big house. Not anything special. Just a light on when I came home. Someone saying, "How was your day?" and meaning it. If you have that someone who shows up every single day, you should know what it is. While you have it.
I'm really sorry, Zara.
Don't be sorry. Just know it.
She walked home alone. She told Lily she needed to think. Lily, being a good friend, let her. The walk from school to home was 20 minutes through the Crystal Vale streets, past the lampposts, past the Rose Garden gate, past the little blue cafe where Diana sometimes brought her hot chocolate on cold Saturdays. 20 minutes of ordinary city, seen suddenly and completely differently. Because the thing about a wake-up call is this: it doesn't change the world. The world stays exactly the same. It just removes a film from your eyes, the comfortable, clouded film of taking things for granted, and lets you see what was actually there all along. By the time Maya pushed open her own front door and smelled pasta and heard her mother humming in the kitchen, she felt something she had never quite felt before. Not guilt exactly, something more like awe. Quiet, startled, overwhelming awe. That evening, Maya did something she had never done before.
Have a wonderful day, my love. No matter how big you get, you're always my girl. I am so proud of you every single day.
She didn't make a speech. She just went downstairs.
Everything all right? Yeah, just wanted to help.
She didn't announce it. She just started doing things differently.
You're up early.
I thought I'd eat breakfast with you. If that's okay?
Of course it's okay.
What was good today? At the shop?
White peonies, the spring ones, they only come a few weeks a year and the smell is just...
Tell me about them.
They're so full and ruffled and the fragrance is like spring itself.
She didn't say anything about it. Neither did Diana.
Is everything...
Just making tea. You looked busy.
Do you still want to go? The Rose Garden, Saturday morning.
I'd love that.
But Diana was worried. The kindness was beautiful, and yet underneath it, a growing fear. What if Maya was leaving, growing away? What if all this gentleness was the gentleness of someone saying goodbye? She held it quietly, the way she held most things that hurt, and kept going.
Diana, you look pale. Come have a biscuit. I'm fine. Maya's been different this week. Different how? She did everything without being asked, without explaining why. And this is a problem? She won't talk to me. She won't talk to me, Ruth. She's always talked to me. Even when she was 14 and furious, she still talked to me, and now she's being so careful. I think she's growing away.
I'd rather have the chaos, the borrowed clothes, the last-minute favors, if it means she still needs me.
Come have a biscuit, Diana.
Good party? Yeah. It was nice.
Maya, are you all right? Really?
Can I tell you something?
Always.
There's a girl at school, Zara. She was in foster care. Her last placement, the woman was cold. 2 years. And all Zara ever wanted was just a light on when she came home. Someone saying, "How was your day?" and meaning it. And I kept thinking about all the mornings. The breakfast I didn't eat, the lunchbox I forgot, the times I just took your blouse without asking. Like you'd always be there. Like none of it needed to be noticed. When you were 4, you called me Mama Rose. Every morning at nursery, you'd say, "Bye, Mama Rose. Don't let the flowers be lonely."
I did?
That feeling this small person is mine and I am hers, it never went away. Not once.
Even when I was awful?
Even then. Because you know what I saw on those mornings when you rushed out? A girl who felt safe, who knew without thinking that I would always be here. That is not thoughtlessness, Maya. That is love so secure it becomes the ground you walk on. I found the box, the notes, all the little roses. Why did you keep them?
Because they were mine too.
Neither of them spoke. There was nothing left that needed saying.
Welcome to Blossom and Petal.
Thank you! Your shop is beautiful!
Blueberry muffins. And can you teach me? The flowers, what they all mean. You want to know their language? You said every flower speaks differently. Teach me. Red rose, love, but also courage. People forget the courage part. White peony, new beginnings. Like now? Like now. Lavender, devotion. Nobody writes songs about devotion, but it outlasts everything. And those? Daffodils. Rebirth, the return of something you thought was gone. They come up through the frost before anything else is ready. They don't wait for the world to be warm enough. They just come.
I love you, Mum. I'm going to be better at saying it. I know, my darling. I always knew.
They finally went. The rose garden they had been meaning to visit for months. No particular destination, no rush, just this. And so the spell was complete. Not with thunder or fire or a wand at midnight, but with a walk through roses. Some fairy tales end with a crown, some with a kingdom one. This one ends with a mother and daughter walking through roses, saying nothing at all, because there is nothing left unsaid. And if you ask me, that is the most fairy tale ending there is.